Hello, this is a training video on how to set up installation pricing on the dealer side of WinDoorQuote. To get started, you must log in with the master dealer account login information provided by your manufacturer. To update the installation pricing for your dealer, click Account, then Pricing. That will take you to this page right here. On the left-hand side, you can see there is window installation and door installation pricing. You can create new pricing methods by clicking this plus icon right here, and then you can type in a specific name for it. Let's say full frame dash stucco. This way you can account for multiple installation scenarios with different pricing methods. Let's say for this full frame stucco method, we will charge by the line, and a line is essentially like a rough opening, and revenue is what you charge for this method of installation based upon this unit measurement. Let's say $400. The cost is the typical cost associated with this type of installation. We'll say $100. And the cost is used to determine your overall project cost and also sales commissions if you utilize WinDoorQuote for calculating sales commissions. After creating a new item, be sure to click Menu, Save. So we have multiple units of measurement that you can charge out installation by. Unit is based upon the number of units you charge a fixed price by. Line is similar to a rough opening. Line UI, which is the overall width and overall height of the line item. Then line square feet. So you select a unit of measurement, and then you type in what you charge per unit of measurement. So this is saying I charge $8 per square foot for that line item for a new construction install. And it's saying my cost is $5 per square foot. Here I'm saying for a full frame stucco install rough opening, I charge $400 and my cost is $100. You can also create rules to account for different scenarios like an oversized window or even an undersized window. So here you can see we put if square feet is greater than or equal to 15, charge a 200% multiplier. If square feet is greater than or equal to 30 square feet, charge a 300% multiplier. So essentially what we're saying, if we have a 18 square foot window, then charge $8 times 2 to calculate out the new construction installation price. If it's less than 15 square foot, then it'd simply be line square foot times 8. Let's say the square footage of that line item is 50 square feet. So it's greater than 15 and it's greater than 30. Our software will find the multiplier that satisfies with the highest possible price, and it does not double charge. So even though you have multiple scenarios whose rules have been satisfied, it picks out the one that charges the highest price and applies those pricing accordingly. And down here under door installation, you could use something like when you have 8-foot tall doors, you want to make sure you charge a higher price than your 6'8" doors. So you could create a rule here like if line height is greater than or equal to 95 inches, then charge 150% multiplier, which is essentially price times 1.5. So let's test out some of the pricing methods here. Here we have a 3-foot by 6-foot tilt and turn window. 3 times 6 is 18 square feet. We will test out the new construction price. So 18 times 8 equals 144. As you can see, the price says $288. So the reason why it's $288 is because 18 square feet is greater than 15 square feet. Then we had that 200% multiplier right here. So 144 times 2 equals 288. Let's go ahead and change it to full frame stucco. that is now charging $800 because we had a base price of $400, but because we are greater than 15 square foot, but not greater than 30, is charging that 200% multiplier. There's an additional setting here called installation uses multiplier. If it's set to no, installation will always use a 1.00 multiplier. If it is set to yes, it'll use the same multiplier that is set up for that line item. Here you can see we have a 0.38 multiplier. Let me go ahead and click save to refresh the data. Now you can see that $800 charge turned to $304. Clear this out. 800 times 0.38 equals 304. Let's click save and close. Let's quote out a sliding patio door. Here we could select out a width and a height. All right, installation is currently set to no. Let's choose a new construction install, which would be $400. All right, now let's change it to 95.5 inches. Based upon this, so 95.5 is greater than 95 inches, so it should be 400 times 1.5, which should equal $600. As you can see there, there's $600. Our software also allows you to manually overwrite the installation price if there are certain scenarios that are popping up. Maybe the customer wants a special trim, or maybe there's a rotten sill that needs to be replaced and requires additional framing work. To manually overwrite it, click this checkbox, and then simply type in the price that you want right there. And click menu, save and close. And then the total of the installation price appears right here. We have multiple ways that you can present your installation pricing. You can itemize it by line, which is what we are currently doing here. So you have your window or door price under unit price, then your installation price. You sum those two together to get your line price. You could blend it by line. That's where you sum up installation price and the window or door price. So you're disguising the pricing together. So if we click refresh, you'll notice the installation price went away and it's been buried into the unit price right there. And you notice the installation row down here turned to 0 because all of that installation price is being summed up into the subtotal right there. And the third method is itemize by order. So if we click refresh, the pricing under unit price will decrease by the installation price. No installation price will be applied here, and all of our installation price will be itemized into this single item. You can see the pricing here dropped, the subtotal price dropped, but now our installation price went from $0 to $1,084. And if we change it back to our original setting, click refresh, we are now back to itemized installation pricing, and now we also show the subtotal for installation in our customer proposal area. So this concludes setting up installation charges on the dealer side of WinDoor Quote.